Of course, back in October, NBC finally got rid of that racist blonde cunt, Megyn Marie Kelly. She should have gotten the boot when she brought up the allegations about Michael Jackson being a child molester and pedophile on his 60th birthday. So that was her first strike. When she, Amy Holmes, Stephanie Gosk, and Joe Levy all crossed the line. The final straw for Megyn Kelly was October 23rd when she criticized for on-air remarks she made about the appropriateness of blackface as part of the Halloween costumes. Also discussing about this topic with Megyn were NBC's Jenna Hager, who is also the granddaughter of the late George H.W. Bush and Barbara Bush, and that is also George W. Bush's daughter, for those who didn't know, Jacob Sabaroff, and, of course, Melissa Rivers, Joan Rivers' daughter. Just look like her mother. Don't she look like her mother? Now, blackface is well known for the makeup used by a non-black performer playing a black role since the 19th century. It is also the black stereotype thinking all blacks are dumb. They're the happy-go-lucky darky on the plantation. It's very sensitive for black people to feel this way, and some who are not black probably think it's not a big deal if you blackface on Halloween. Listen, if you don't know enough history about blackface, I advise you to go online and get some information for yourself. You need to learn about the history of blackface, so hopefully you'll understand and know that it's wrong to do blackface when it comes to the black community. It's very important that people are knowledgeable and are aware of why blackface is very sensitive towards the black community. It is a big deal because it's a stereotype that is offensive to the black community. I'm sure racist people do the blackface, obviously. I remember some people like years ago on Halloween, they did the blackface where they was supposed to be Trayvon Martin after his death. But even if you're not racist and you're still doing this for fun for Halloween, it's best to know why blackface and realizing plus understanding why it's wrong. So hopefully you won't do it again. How would white people feel if black people did whiteface? I know they wouldn't like it, so why do the blackface?
But what is racist? Because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface on Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character.
So Megyn Kelly said it was okay to do that as long as everyone was in character. I don't know what kind of generation she was living in, but it's still not okay, regardless if she thought it was okay. I don't care what part of generation she was a part of, and I don't care if when growing up it was okay for her to do that. Bull crap. I'm not buying that for a effing second. I don't care. That's still no excuse, Megyn Kelly. And matter of fact, she even said that she wasn't aware or really didn't know about blackface until, like this year when they had the topic. And my thing is this. How do you not know about blackface when you're in your late 40s? You're almost 50 years old and you don't know nothing about blackface? See, I really can't take her seriously. I don't see how anybody who is around her age, who's in their late 40s, who doesn't know anything about blackface. She making up excuses. I'm not taking her seriously. So LuAnn of that Real Housewives show, she dressed up as Diana Ross for Halloween, October of 2017, last year. And apparently it was a respectful tribute, not blackface. So some people got on her because they thought that she blackfaced Diana Ross on purpose for Halloween. But like the woman said, she said she loves Diana Ross. She idolized her. And like she said, she has tan skin. She has a tan skin tone. She always had a tan skin tone. So apparently the woman didn't bleach her skin. She's always had a tan skin tone. And if you look at the picture of Diana Ross does have a tannish caramel skin tone. So as long as LuAnn has always has tan skin and she didn't bleach her skin to look like Diana Ross, then I guess I can't really say that's blackface. But if you are a racist person and you tend to do blackface and you don't care if it offends the black community, There is a problem. Now, even if you do blackface and it wasn't your intent, you have nothing against black people. Like I said, you might want to be careful, especially if you don't have the certain similar skin tone of the black person you're supposed to be for Halloween. If you want to go as Beyonce for Halloween, that's fine. You can go as a white Beyonce. I mean, you can just get the same exact hairstyle and the hair color she has and the same outfit and go from there. You know, that's all.
By the way, I haven't seen the other, but if she really wanted to look like Diana Ross, she should have dressed as Michael Jackson. Because they...
Like mother, like daughter, Melissa Rivers making fun of Michael Jackson's skin tone. The woman realized he had vitiligo disease, doesn't she? If she doesn't, we have some problems. Melissa, you just trying to be funny like your late mother, aren't you? Look at that. Melissa, Jacob, and of course, Megyn's twat butt finds it funny. This is disgusting. Okay? Screw you, Melissa Rivers. Screw you, Jacob Saberoff. And especially you, Megyn Kelly. Just think it's so funny talking about Michael Jackson's skin tone. There they go, making him rolling in his grave again. I bet if Michael Jackson was still alive and he in person told Megyn Kelly to please stop talking about him, please, I'm begging you. I know Megyn Kelly would straight up say to his face, no, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to apologize to you. You child molester, pedophile. You're disgusting. You make me sick. Get away from me. Even the audience was laughing. Really, audience? Really? I mean, at least Jenna didn't laugh. I mean, she kind of a bit smiled. But she had that, wow, did she really just go there type look when she smiled a bit? So at least she didn't laugh. Everyone was very upset with what Megyn Kelly said about blackface. And they should. So the very next day, she apologized on her show.
And I want to begin with 2 words. I'm sorry.
Are you sure? I doubt it. I doubt she's truly sorry. She probably just said that to fool people thinking she's really a good person, which she's not.
You may have heard that yesterday we had a discussion here about political correctness and Halloween costumes. And that conversation turned to whether it is ever okay for a person of one race to dress up as another. A black person making their face lighter or a white person making theirs darker to make a costume complete. I defended the idea, saying as long as it was respectful and part of a Halloween costume, it seemed okay. Well, I was wrong, and I am sorry. One of the great parts of sitting in this chair each day is getting to discuss different points of view. Sometimes I talk and sometimes I listen. And yesterday I learned. I learned that given the history of blackface being used in awful ways by racists in this country, it is not okay for that to be part of any costume, Halloween or otherwise. I have never been a PC kind of person. But I do understand the value in being sensitive to our history, particularly on race and ethnicity. This past year has been so painful for many people of color. The country feels so divided, and I have no wish to add to that pain and offense. I believe this is a time for more understanding, more love, more sensitivity, and honor. And I want to be part of that. Thank you for listening and for helping me listen too.
Look at her, looking like she's about to cry. I wish she cried like a baby in front of the camera. I would have loved it. I'm not buying anything she said for a split second. Look at her. She look like she about to burst into tears. I wish she did. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, audience, for accepting my apology. I'm really a good person. I didn't mean what I said. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for clapping for me. It makes me feel so much better. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not buying this crap. I can't take her seriously. Whatever. And the audience still gave her an applause, even the black people. Despite her on-air blackface remarks, the black people are clapping too, like they easily going to apologize to her. What is wrong with this world? Really? Well, at least karma came right back and bit Megyn in the butt once NBC got rid of her. I guess NBC was like, Megyn, this is the last straw, the final nail in the coffin. You crossed the line with the on-air blackface remarks, so we're going to have to let you go. No more of her TV show. No more Megyn Kelly today. No more Megyn Kelly tomorrow. And then they talk about reports saying she was considering ending the program to focus on her role as a correspondent. Oh, whatever. I hope and pray that Megyn Kelly doesn't get another job as a news anchor, or she doesn't get another show on TV, because she doesn't deserve it. Because I'm telling you, if she goes somewhere else like ABC or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised she'll be doing the same thing over and over again. And it's like she won't learn her lesson. She doesn't deserve a job in news anchoring or whatever anymore. Okay, I know that was your dream job. I think your dream job days are over. I'd rather her go work at a grocery store. I mean, she's obviously a racist. And you know what? She probably one of those white people from back in the day when black people unfortunately were hung on trees with ropes around their necks. She's probably one of those white people that smile and are happy when seeing black people being hung. And she probably them same white people that will talk about, look, I'm taking a picture of a blackie. And then they snap a picture next to the hung deceased black person. Really? And she seems like one of those white women that if she have sex with a black man, she'll probably accuse that black man of raping her by manipulating that black man or tricking him, you know, trying to get his money or whatnot. Especially if you like a football athlete and a basketball player, baseball player, whatever. They'll cry rape like, he raped me. Oh, no, don't accuse the black man. No, don't do that. What are you doing? Why are you trying to get that black man in trouble? How about you just have sex with him, get your panties all nice and wet, and keep it moving. Okay, keep it moving. Don't accuse a black man talking about he raped you. What? That reminds me of what happened to Kobe Bryant back in 2003 when he was in Colorado. 19-year-old hotel employee. And unfortunately, he cheated on his wife, Vanessa Bryant. Man, I remember that. Man, that woman accused Kobe of raping her in his hotel room. Kobe raped me. Well, what? Whatever. I'm like, here we go. Why you gonna do that, man? Why you gonna do that to a black man? That is so wrong. He didn't rape her. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Tell me your thoughts on Megyn Kelly and her blackface comments and crap. All right, see you later.